We're just a couple of weeks away from the Z Fold 8, Z Fold 8 Wide, Ultra, whatever they're going to call it, and I'm really excited. I've made videos about this before, talking about being excited, but as I've been seeing more and more information pop up, which I want to talk about in this video, because we've seen some pictures, we've seen some of the information on possible colors, some stuff talking about the battery, cameras, things like that. It's just making me more excited about this phone. I've covered a lot of folding phones, a lot of foldable phones. I've been covering the Samsung one since the original. I had the original Samsung OG Fold, Fold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll have the 8. And the probably most interesting thing to me, for the longest time, we've been calling it the Z Fold 8 Wide. But as we keep getting closer and closer to the reported launch date, which may be the 22nd, that seems to be the most pointed to kind of date, but we don't have anything confirmed yet. But likely we'll find something out in the next couple of weeks, because usually once we get a couple of weeks out, Samsung will go ahead and throw us a bone and be like, hey, go ahead and reserve your pre-order, and then we'll have the date and we'll know when it's available. So stay on the lookout for that, because as soon as that's available, I'll have a video about that. One of the biggest things I have question marks about are prices. Prices, pre-orders, trade-in deals. So this is the biggest change up that Samsung has had with the folding phone, probably, period. And last year was really good. I love the Z Fold 7. I said it was the best phone last year. Absolutely fell in love with that phone. A lot of the changes that were a long time due, plus some kind of revolutionary stuff. Really nice phone. The Z Fold 7 is a fantastic phone, and it's gonna be difficult for Z Fold 7 owners this year, because reportedly, so the new wider one looks like they're probably just going to call it the Z Fold 8. And then the other model, which would be the more normal one that we're used to with some other upgrades, would be called the Ultra. So we'll see what the Ultra actually entails. We'll see if they stick with the names. But yeah, I think it'll be difficult, because this new folding phone design with the new wider screens and all that is something that I've wanted from a mainstream phone, like a really good phone, right? So not the original Pixel Fold. The original Pixel Fold, I love the design. I love the way that it looked. I love the passport style sizing, and then the wider screen when it was open. But it just didn't. One, it was too expensive. Two, first generation. Sorry, it was the first generation, and it had old specs. So no, it was just a frustration point for me. Horrible. But this could be done right, and looks like we're going to get a bump in the battery, closer to 5,000 milliamp, 45-watt charging probably, and then the pricing information is one of the biggest things that I can't wait to find out, to see where we're at with this, because currently it's $19.99 for a Z Fold 7. And we know that we've had the storage price increases, the RAM price increases. We've seen Apple raise their prices already. Even Samsung silently raised their prices. It's the Z Fold 7, they recently priced them up. Let me tell you the prices now. I think it went to $24.99 from like $24.19 for the 1 terabyte, $80 increase, and then the 512 model went up by $80 to $21.99. But they left the 256 at $19.99, so that's good, at least I suppose. And they've had some good deals on those as well throughout the year. Like, you still can't go wrong with the Z Fold 7. I think it's fantastic. But this new standard, this new screen is supposed to be thicker. It's supposed to be more durable, and hopefully the crease is supposed to be less prominent, which is a lot of stuff that I've been seeing. Of course, we can't confirm any of this until we see the phone itself. We're still in the speculation mode, but today is June the 29th. We are basically one more day and a wake up away from July. And last year, the phones launched on July 9th, I think? It was pretty early in July. So, yeah, we're basically on the clock once we get into July. Maybe it's the 22nd. Maybe it's the 3rd, 4th week of July. Who knows? But if that's certain, we'll find out very, very soon. And I think a lot of it was being pushed back more is because the Samsung Unpacked event was so late for the S26 series phones at the end of February. So it would make a little bit more sense to push it back a little bit. But I think that we'll see the new phones. I think we'll see them next month, and then we can finally quit living in the la-la land of waiting. What's this? What's the rumor on this? What's the leak on that? And reportedly, here's the colors, which I saw. It's like a white or a cream-colored one, which looked absolutely beautiful, which was a mock-up somebody had posted. But let me see. Yeah, so supposedly for the Z Fold 8, the wide version, they're going to be a cream color, graphite, lavender, and pistachio. And that's for 256, 512, and 1 terabyte. So we'll see if that happens. And if so, then it's going to be hard because I saw a floating image out there of the white one and the lavender, which would be purplish. And y'all know that I have a penchant for purple phones, so it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough. But I'm excited about this because I think it's a big step forward in the folding phone industry because instead of having the same old, same old, same old, we have recognition that there's something else out there that could be maybe more optimal for watching videos, more optimal for playing games, more optimal for multitasking, instead of having the more square, boxy kind of aspect ratio and appearance, a big mainstream Samsung. And Samsung gives it credibility. The Google Pixel Fold, the very first one, didn't have a lot of credibility. And the only other thing that's been like it, really, has been the Oppo Find N2 that we got like 5 years ago, which is a far cry from where we're at now because this is Oppo Find, the N6? And yeah, it doesn't have that design anymore. So I like the idea of the square design. And even though it could be a lesser model, and that's going to be one of the frustrating points of contention as we go into this cycle because we're talking about the wide fold and then also perceivably the new Ultra. So if we get an Ultra version of the Z Fold that maybe gives us some of those camera upgrades, maybe a bigger battery, maybe faster charging, maybe brighter screen, maybe some of those things that come along the way, that's going to be tough. Because folks who've been sitting on the fence and they're like, okay, I like what they did with the Z Fold 7, but I want a little extra. And this is probably going to be the little extra. And there is one small kind of disappointing flavor that goes along with all this, which, where's my Samsung phone? It's over here. Hold on. So one thing that I'm reading, and is probably very true, is it looks like we're not going to get the privacy display with the folds, which I understand, like the specific display technology that goes into it. I love the privacy display with my S26 Ultra. It's really nice. I like to use it, especially when I travel and I'm out in public. It is something that's nice, but with the folding phone and the folding screen display technology, a little bit different. So the fact that they're probably most likely not bringing them to the Fold 8, Fold 8 Ultra makes sense to me. Now, if they could put it on the front screen, that would be one thing. Like, I'd be cool with it on the front screen and just not on the folding display. So we'll have to see exactly what we get, but I'm not expecting to see that. And I was reading an article earlier that said that it's probably not happening. But as everything, to be determined, to be announced, TBD, TBA, we'll wait and see what we get. And then we won't throw a fit. Actually, we will. Everybody will throw a fit. Everybody always throws fits over Samsung phones because they're so popular. It's just like the iPhone. Something gets changed with the iPhone people don't like, everybody gets mad. Something gets changed with the Samsung phone, everybody gets mad. It's just the nature of consumer spending and consumer habits and people's expectations when it comes to the phones. But I'm really excited. This is the most excited I've been about a Samsung folding phone in a very, 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 very long time. Probably since the Z Fold 3, when we finally got the S Pen, and probably since the Z Flip. Which one? Was it maybe the Z Flip 5? I don't know. Anyway, so this is the most excited I've been about one of these phones from Samsung in a long time. I enjoyed the Z Fold 7 when it showed up, but I'm more excited about the wide version and this Ultra version than I was about the Z Fold 7 last year. And there's been a lot of great stuff in the folding phone department, let me tell you, over this last even 6 months with the Honor Magic V6, with the Oppo Find N6, with the Motorola Razr Fold. There's been so many great, amazing folding phones. Now it's time for Samsung to show up, basically the author of folding phones. They created the category commercially, right? So with Z Fold, whenever that one first came out, then the 2, this is the 8th generation of these guys. 8 years, basically. Well, it's been like 7 because it's kind of condensed time frame on the other one. But anyway, yeah. So we're basically like 7 years into this experiment, and I'm pretty darn excited about it. So what about you guys? Let me know. Are you excited about the wider fold? Are you excited about the Ultra? Are you excited about... Let me know. Let's talk about it in the comments, and we'll go from there. But that's all I've got. If you have any questions, comments, gripes, concerns, complaints, all that stuff, please, of course, go to the comment section. I'll do my best to get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.